Hey, what's up everybody, this is Hacks from Max bringing you another PL match, and I'm sorry this battle is a bit late. It was supposed to be out on Tuesday, because if you didn't know, I tend to upload on Tuesdays because people aren't home and stuff, but I had a hockey tournament that day, so I couldn't upload. So this battle's going up on Friday, and it is a UU match just like I promised in my last vid, and it's against my good friend SlimboySheep. I'll put his link into the description even though he doesn't upload. And one thing you should know about him, he is not your standard player, because he is that guy who would run Persian in Ubers, or switcheroo floatzel in Ubers. That's the kind of guy he is. So, if you see me making some kind of weird plays during this match, this is why. So, yeah, let's get this battle started right away. So he leads off with this Accelgor, as I lead off with Scarf Darmanitan. And in the team preview, I did see he had a Houndoom, so I went for the Earthquake, but of course, because it's him, he doesn't go into his Houndoom predicting a fire move, and he's able to go for a Yawn? I don't know. See, he doesn't really run standard set, so now I force him to out into my Darmanitan, and this thing is still alive, and it's able to get up spikes on me, and this turn he just goes for another layer of spikes, as I am able to take it out with a Gyro Ball. So that is a quick 6-5 lead for me, even though I probably could have taken this thing out earlier with my Darmanitan, and he's able to get up 2 layers of spikes, but now he switches in his Houndoom, so that's not good, and the fire move is kind of obvious, so and he ends up going for the overheat, so I predict that and go into my Blastoise to take it quite nicely, and it is Life Orb, so that is good information to know actually. So here he's obviously going to switch out, but I just went for the Scald anyway, just to hit whatever wanted to come in and hopefully get a burn or something. So he comes with this Mismagius. I don't get the burn, but I do see that it did about 30% to this thing. So I do know that if he does want to go for the sub like he does right here, I'm able to break it, which I end up doing. I do break his sub, and this turn I really didn't want this Mismagius getting a free sub up on me. So I end up staying in, even though the Thunderbolt's kind of obvious. So I'm just going to go for the Roar here, thinking he'd go for another substitute or something like that, but he doesn't, and he gets a 10% Parallax on me, which isn't very nice. And as you'll see, in this next turn right here, it does kind of cost me, because I went for the Rapid Spin on this Crobat, as he goes for the Brave Bird, and my Blastoise lives with 1% because it's a monster, but I get Parallax, so no! And it looks like these spikes are staying up for the rest of the game. But he's able to take me out with another Brave Bird, and that's going to be 5-5 now. So here I'm just going to send in my Bronzong again, and I haven't played UU in quite a while, so I kind of forgot Crobat carry Taunt, and I'm surprised he carried Taunt on his set, because he, I mean, yeah, it's him, so. But yeah, so I can get on my Stealth Rock, which is kind of dumb on my part, because you'll see he does have a Hitmontop, which I kind of forgot about. And he's able to get the Intimidate off on me as I go for the Gyro Ball. And apparently this Hitmontop's kind of slow, because my Gyro Ball does nothing, even though I did get intimidated. And here he actually makes a prediction, which I was really surprised about, because he knows I have to switch, so he went for the Toxic, predicting something else to come in, and which I ended up doing. I go into my Zapdos as he goes for the Toxic, so wow, good job, dude. I honestly wasn't thinking he'd predict anything this match, which is why I wasn't predicting anything, because I really did not want to over-predict. But this turn right here, I actually do predict, because I knew his Snorlax was going to come in my Zapdos, so I double switched that right into my Heracross, and that was probably the only prediction I made during the match, so yeah. But in comes this Hitmontop, as I went for a Choice Band and Stone Edge, because I predicted the Crobat to come in because it does resist my my dual stabs. But I guess this Hitmontop works just as fine because it does have the Intimidate. And I do get a crit, which doesn't really matter, I guess, but it kind of makes up for the Parallax that he got earlier on in the game on my Blastoise. So I go into my Jingle Bells as he sends in his Crobat, and the taunt's kind of obvious again this turn. So I just went straight for the Gyro Ball because Crobat is really fast, and Gyro Ball's going to do a heck ton, which it ends up doing about half, actually exactly half, what am I saying? But with leftovers it does more than half, and here the U-turn was kind of obvious because he really can't touch me, and I should have gone for the Earthquake here, but I was kind of fearing his Hitmontop coming back in, but he does end up going into his Houndoom this time. So if I went for the Earthquake, it might have taken out the Houndoom, but the Gyro Ball actually does quite a bit to it anyway. So this Houndoom's kind of a big threat now, because I have to sack my Bronzong because I did not want anything taking a Life Orb Overheat from this thing. So I really do have to sack it because Bronzong really did his job. And now that gives me a safe switching into my Zoroark, and I wasn't sure during the battle if you can see it was my Zoroark because PO Replayer doesn't show Zoroark's ability of illusion where it can copy a Pokemon. So I wasn't sure if he thought it was my Zoroark, but seeing he brought in a physical wall on it, I guess he really didn't see it wasn't Zoroark. But after I do hit the Focus Blast for once, because I had terrible luck with the Focus Blast, I do end up taking out this Hitmontop. So at this point, I guess he probably does know it's the Zoroark by now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But he's able to send in his Houndoom, and he goes for the Sucker Punch. I don't know why, but it doesn't even take me out. So even though Zoroark is pretty frail, so I'm able to take it out with the Focus Blast, which I actually hit again. So yes, and now I'm starting to think he didn't know it was my Zoroark because he could have just sent in this Crobat in the first place and outsped me and gone for the U-turn to take me out. So I don't really know, but he does end up taking me out. But it's okay because Zoroark actually did quite a bit of work this battle, and he turns out into his Mismagius, and that gives me a safe switching into my Darmanitan, and I can safely go for the Flare Blitz on the rest of his team because I'm being resistant. And it's funny actually because during the battle he's just like, Speed Tie, but then next turn he sends in his Crobat and I'm able to take it out with another Flare Blitz because I'm Scarf. So yeah, but that kind of cost him the battle right there because he could have sent in this Snorlax, and as you'll see next turn my Flare Blitz only does 35% to the Snorlax. So yeah, that kind of cost him the battle because I just have to stack my Darmanitan right here just to get a safe switching because I do have a Banded Heracross in the wings as he takes me out with the Body Slam. And yeah, that gives me a safe switching. I'm able to go for a Banded Close Combat, and that will be the game. So good game, SlimboySheep. I'll leave your link in the channel description even though you don't upload. But you know, if you're bored and have nothing else to do, go check him out. So and also in the comments today, leave a comment if you want to see some other content on my channel, whether it's an LP or live PO or something like that. I'm not able to get a Wi-Fi battles because my Wi-Fi hates me and it's stupid. So yeah, just leave in the comments if you want to see something else. And thank you so much for watching. A thumbs up would be really appreciated, and don't forget to leave that comment. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.